I once lied on a patient's medical chart, and that lie saved a young mother's life. As an ER nurse for 12 years, I've always followed protocol to the letter until that night she came in at 3 a.m., barely conscious with severe abdominal pain. Her insurance had lapsed just days before. The attending physician ordered basic tests, diagnosed her with probable gastritis, and prepared discharge papers, but something wasn't right. Her skin color, the way she winced when I touched the lower right quadrant of her abdomen. I'd seen these signs before, doctor. I think we should run a CT scan, I suggested. He barely looked up from his chart. Insurance won't cover it, positive for care, only after you left. I stared at her chart. She had 2 children waiting at home with a neighbor. Her husband was deployed overseas. Something in me just broke. I checked the box indicating severe and persistent right lower quadrant pain with rebound tenderness per symptoms she hadn't explicitly demonstrated, but that I suspected. This classification automatically triggered our hospital's appendicitis protocol, requiring a CT scan regardless of insurance status. 20 minutes later, the scan revealed not appendicitis, but a ruptured ectopic pregnancy she didn't even know about. She was bleeding internally and would have died within hours had she been sent home. Emergency surgery saved her life. When she woke up, the first thing she asked about was how much this would cost. I held her hand and told her our hospital had a program for cases like hers. There wasn't one, but I spent my lunch breaks for weeks helping her navigate financial assistance applications until we found coverage. 6 months later, she brought her children to the hospital pair not as patients, but to deliver homemade cookies and a card that simply said, "Thank you for seeing what others missed." My supervisor saw us talking and later commented that was nice of her. Then she that gastritis case that turned out to be something more serious. Good catch. Sometimes in healthcare we talk about necessary violations per breaking protocol when following it would cause harm. In nursing school they teach you to document everything exactly as observed, but they never teach you what to do when the system itself becomes the biggest threat to your patient. I've never falsified a record since, and I don't plan to again. But when I see her Christmas card on my fridge each year, showing her family complete and whole, I know that sometimes the right thing and the rule-following thing aren't the same.